Good morning, CAF members. Welcome to your 15-minute workouts. My name is Kerr Hutchinson. I'm a fitness and sports instructor with PSP Fitness Ottawa. Before you begin, please ensure you read the full disclaimer located at the beginning of the video or posted down below in the description. As well, please ensure you complete a full warm-up before starting this training session. Before we begin, please make sure to go give this video a like, comment down below if you do have any questions. We read all the comments and we'll do our best to reply, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications for all future content. All right, guys, let's get into it. All we're gonna do for today is a quick session from head to toe, loosen up all the joints. Like I said, these are very safe movements, taking your joints through a nice full range of motion, hopefully making you feel better at the end of it. So we're gonna start at the top with your neck and shoulders. So just relax the shoulders, hands can be at the side of the body, nice tall posture. Just gonna start looking left to right, articulating through that upper C spine. For all your positions today, we're gonna go for 5 to 10 reps each side. If something feels like a good stretch, spend a little bit longer in that position. If you don't feel much, lower range is fine. Good. Next up, going into our flexion to extension. Slightly different sensation here. Moving forward and back. Good. Next one, we're gonna tilt left to right. Really feel that stretch down the side, pulling that opposite shoulder away down from the body, from your scalp. Same thing, just working in that lateral plane, trying to bring the ear down to the shoulder, get some stretch down the side of the neck into that trapezius muscle. Next one's a little bit funky, but if you are a desk worker, if you're spending a lot of time working from home, this one's very important for that upper spine health. So, gonna tuck the chin back, think about leading with the chin, giving yourself that double chin, pulling the skull back, poking your head out, and then just articulating through that upper spine, poking out, coming right back. One. Good. Last one for the neck. We put all those ranges of motion together into a nice deep controlled neck circle, trying not to rotate the body at all. Let's stay in control. Let's just go for 3 slow circles each direction. Don't get any cracks and Rice Krispies out of those joints. Work. Onto the shoulders next. We'll start with a nice basic arm circle, creating a nice tight fist for a little bit of tension. Coming forward, hips and shoulders stay forward as we rotate through that shoulder joint. Like I said, I'm not rotating with the movement, staying nice and stiff through the rest of my body. And reverse it as well, coming into extension, rotation, completing the circle. Again, these are great movements you can do as soon as you wake up in the morning. Take advantage of them on a recovery day, anything like that. Just nice gentle movements for each joint, just getting some movement that they're not necessarily used to. This one's great too if you take it even closer to the wall to really challenge that range of motion without rotating through the trunk. Again, you notice myself when I get to here, I turn a little bit, lock it in, work through that shoulder joint. Again, holding yourself accountable here for quality, not quantity. Good work. Next one for the shoulders, hands are going to come beside the hips, palms forward, proud chest, depress the shoulders, pull into extension, articulate through that joint, again through internal and external rotation while holding that shoulder extension position. Good. Next one, a little protraction, retraction drill. Hands are going to be in front of the body. If you want to make it more challenging, take it down to a push-up position. But this one's great just to teach the movement. So elbows straight. You're going to keep the core and glutes tight, round the upper back, push the shoulders away, and you're going to retract. Squeeze together, spread apart. Notice I'm not rounding my back. I am just working through my shoulder joint. Retract, protract, down and back, slightly elevated and forward. Work, everyone. Moving on to the spine next. We're going to start off with a nice clean hip hinge to bring a little bit of awareness to the spine. So hands on the thighs, soft bend in the knees, slide the hips back, nice deep stretch through the hamstrings, get low. And then at the bottom, relax everything, roll up with soft knees. Hinge. Exhale, relax and roll up. Let's go for one more for today, but I'm looking for 3 to 5 reps in this position. Now we progress. Tuck the chin, round from the start. Someone's pulling you down to the floor by the wrists. Stretch out those back muscles. Slowly back up with soft knees. Hands come overhead. Think about reaching the thumbs towards the wall behind you. Little controlled back bend. Let's keep it moving. Tuck and roll. Work, everyone. Now we go for a little lateral bend. Left leg is going to get straightened out. Right leg steps over like a kickstand. I'm on the toes with the knees bent, hips forward. I'm going to push my hip to the left but lean to the right. If you want extra, toss the hand overhead, stretch out that IT band, maybe a little in that side line. Realign other side. Stiff leg. Push that hip out. Good work. I like to put my hand on my hip to really emphasize that lateral bend. One. Good work. Moving on, we're going to get down to the hips. Start off with that dowel if you have it. Work that hinge position. Go with an external cue here for spinal alignment. You're going to get that dowel on your back, outside of the back, not inside, touching the back. So hands on the outside, back of the skull, shoulder blades, tailbone, just above the butt cheeks. Want those 3 points of contact maintained the whole time Engage that core, push the feet into the floor, hinge. Yeah, nice clean hip hinge. Let's just go for 3 reps. Good work. After that, take away some of your stability, focus on the hip position versus the spine position. Dowel goes on the foot, drive the dowel into your toes, so keep a little bit of ankle flexion, shift the weight slightly, hinging on that single leg. You notice the foot that gets kicked back, points towards the floor, and then I stand. Let's go for 5 each side. Working that balance and stability. Loaded foot is flat on the ground. Notice my big toe come up a little bit there. Push your big toe into the floor. Create that stability through the hip. Good. Other side. I put the dowel on my foot. I push into the dowel. Proud posture. Hinge by penduluming the foot. Take your time with these ones. These might be the most challenging exercise for today. Mainly just for the stability component. Good work. Toss the dowel aside for now. Moving on to some squat patterns. So we're gonna do 3 reps with the little prisoner squat. Hands come overhead. If you do have shoulder injuries or limitations, hands in front is fine. If the shoulders are healthy, let's come up into a Y, bend at the elbows, keep a nice proud chest, feet about shoulder distance apart. Don't round the upper back, keep it nice and tight. 5 body weight squats. Next 5, let's get the elbows straight, hold that wide position. Squatting down. Great work, everyone. From here, I'm gonna move on to the knees and the ankles. So, passive position for the knees first. You can use the dowel again just for stability. You can use the wall too, that works fine. And again, it's just to support the torso. From here, you're gonna bring one knee up. Try to be passive through the knee joint, active through the hip joint. So the hip is that hip flexor holds the leg up, and we're just passively rotating that knee in a circular movement. Slightly different position than the joint is used to. Feels nice and passive. Nice little release on that knee joint. Push down, up, other side. Work, switch it up. Perfect. Dowel can go aside. Got one more for a little bit of stability for the feet and the ankles as well. So, gonna do a ninja squat with an ankle rotation. So we're on the balls of the feet the whole time. If you need the heels, just drop them for stability, nice and simple. Up on the heels. From here, you can squat down. If you need the hands for stability, bring them to the floor. You're slowly just gonna drop the knees to the floor with control, shouldn't be uncontrolled. And from here, shift the weight back, squat to stand. Let's go for 10. Squat down with control, tap, shift, squat to stand, keep moving. Rep number 3. Again, if you need to regress it, coming here, hands come to the ground, forward, back, find that stability on the toes. If you want to challenge yourself, again, hands up, but I do not want the knees smacking on the ground, okay? Nice and controlled. Nice tap, back into it, coming back. Even if those heels drop down, like so, not a problem, no big deal. Let's go for our last 2 reps. 1. Oh, little unbalance on that last one. Good work today, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Like I said from the start, shouldn't be too challenging. Maybe the stability and the range of motion is challenging, but in terms of intensity, shouldn't be too bad for anyone. From here, like I said, just make sure moving forward, give us a like on that video, subscribe to the channel for future content, and turn on post notifications for all of our future videos moving forward. We do read all your comments, so hit us up with a comment down below, give us some feedback, let us know how you felt after today's mobility session. Good work, everyone, and have a nice day.